Hi guys, today I'm going to show you a couple tips on how to organize your Classlink to make it user-friendly for yourself. Okay, so I'm going to start with showing you how to set up favorites, which is really my favorite part of this, is pinning things down at the bottom of Classlink so I can find them easily. So I like to find what my most useful tools are. So I'm going to go in Teacher Tools right here, and I always need to access IC, and I don't like to search for it. So I'm going to right click and I'm going to go to Add to Favorites, and it's going to go down here at the bottom. Okay, I also use ClassWise Daily to monitor my students, so I'm going to go to Add to Favorites. Okay, and that looks good for that folder. So what I like to do is just kind of scroll through the different folders and find some tools that I need to use often. Notice I made a favorite tool right here. So I want my Microsoft 365 or my OneDrive, Google Drive, any of these that I want to be a favorite, I'm going to add to favorites. That way they're at the bottom of the screen. I'm going to add Canvas to favorites at the bottom of the screen. Okay. District tools. Okay, my email, add to favorites. Okay, so that way you're getting your ones that you maybe sometimes are searching for or you use daily, and you're putting those down to the bottom where you'd like them to go. Okay. Another thing is folders. So notice how I have a folder right here, Rach's Favorite Tools. I can add folders easily by going into edit mode, and I can add folder, and I can give it a name. Okay, and maybe I want to put Canva in there. I'm going to right click and I'm going to say add to folder, Miss McCullough. Okay. Again, I can just right click and add things to my folder. If it is something that is inside of a folder, like Kahoot, I can't add that to my folder, or let's say GimKit. I can add it to favorites, but I can't add it to a different folder. So I'm just going to say add to favorites. Okay. Another thing is you can organize your folders and move them. So if BrainPop I use often, I want that to be on my top bar, I can move that to go onto my top bar, okay? It was a little slow, as you noticed. It was kind of on top of the other one. So those are some ways you can organize your folders. Okay, now, this doesn't look too pretty, and I like things to look cute. So I'm still on this edit mode right here. I'm going to go to theme, and it's set for classic. I'm going to go to app size. If I have a hard time seeing, I may make my icons larger, or maybe I have a bunch of stuff, I want them smaller. So you can choose, okay? Font style. You can do a text background so it's easier to see. Palette. Okay, you can change it to a pretty pink color. Okay, and now my very favorite, custom wallpaper. So you can have default here. These are ones that Classlink has made. We have color, which are just going to be plain basic colors. Or you can go to custom. These are my favorite, and this is where you get a little bit fancy. Okay, so I'm going to use this one for now. Okay, one thing I'm going to show you is how to auto launch and why you would want to auto launch. So you would want to auto launch if you come in the morning and you sign in and you want something else to open up in other windows right here. Just keep in mind whatever you have set to auto launch will also auto launch on the panel. So you don't want to put Infinite Campus to auto launch up on the screen just because it has sensitive information. Okay, so I'm going to go into my settings right here. And you can also change your picture here. I'm going to go to auto launch, and I can find what I have. Right now I have Google Drive enabled, so it will open up when I select Classlink and my student support time. I can also search through all the different apps, and whatever I choose that I want to auto launch, I can just enable it. okay? It will put it up at the top of the screen. I'm going to disable this just because I don't want that. But you can scroll through and see what you would like to auto launch when you open up Classlink. So what would work best for you? So those are some ways you can personalize Classlink to work more efficiently for you. I hope that helps.